Hi Leos, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless singles reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross-watchers are welcome in all of my readings. Today, I'm going to ask my spirit guides for my singles, what is coming next, who's coming next, the energy around this connection. Please use this reading to manifest a love that you are worthy and deserving of, or to confirm a love that's come into your life. I will be using some charms and some initials today. I know you guys like those, and lots of messages from Spirit. So let's see what we have. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's been newly guided here for the first time. Spirit, I call upon you for messages of love. What is it that you need my Leos to hear today? What is it that you want us to know? What energy is around us, coming towards us? Any surprises? What is it that you want us to know? I am listening for you now. I have open your heart. Love is the highest energy of all. Let it in. I do feel like you're open. I feel like you are just waiting for the right one. And that's okay. I mean, you can just be available, just be available for divine timing. I have magnetism. There is an irresistible gravitational pull to each other. Let's face it, magnetism is huge, right? This feeling of, why am I so drawn to you out of all of the other people that I meet? You're the first person in a long time that I've actually been attracted to, usually is the reason. So it's nice. It's a nice feeling to feel that chemistry between another person. I have a teasing energy. I have the energy is fun and lighthearted, but uncertain. You all know the tease out there. Are they teasing you? Or is it more? We'll ask Spirit for that. But that sometimes people do that teasing, bantering, kind of playful energy because they're attracted to you. That's the way that they're flirting with you. I have a spirit soul path. Your relationship is part of a personal spiritual evolution and ascension. So you are going through a spiritual journey. They are going through their own spiritual journey. And then our paths cross. And you have to be both ready for it. You both have to be ready to receive it. So it feels good. I feel like you are definitely ready. There's a part of me that's saying it's just more about the timing, that you have to wait for this person or the waiting is over, they just said. Okay, so let's see what they're saying. Spirit, please share with me. I have a 5 of Swords. I have a Moon. I have a 2 of Swords. And I have a 4 of Pentacles. So I do have some holding back energy. The 2 of Swords is coming into me as a decision that either this person who is kind of playful, flirty, charismatic, chemistry, am I going to open up my heart to this person? Am I going to stop fighting the holding back, the hesitation, the what if, I don't want to get hurt energy? And am I literally going to rip off that blindfold and open my heart with those swords? I'm going to say you are. Let's keep going. I have a 9 of Cups. I have a Page of Cups. I have a 3 of Wands. And I have a Queen of Pentacles. Spirit just said there's more to come, is how they're saying it. So maybe you don't have the information you need, and maybe this person will slowly start to open up more and more to you. It's starting out very lighthearted. It's starting out very, crush energy, looks, glances, conversation, text messages. They're saying very surface level. So we haven't gotten to the stage where it's gotten very deep. They are sharing with me that you're looking for something more. Okay. And they are saying there's more to come. So what it is that you are asking for is coming. Okay. So what you want is here. Okay. So for those of you that want more, I want more. I don't want casual. I don't want just somebody to flirt with. That's no fun. I want a deeper connection. I want a deeper emotional connection, and I want to see somebody move into their future with me. I want to feel more secure with that Queen of Pentacles, even though I can take care of myself. It has nothing to do with somebody paying your bills. It's more a sense of I'm sharing my life with someone. I'm investing in you and you're investing in me. I do have a Knight of Cups. So at the bottom of my deck and a Queen of Cups. Okay, thank you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And a King of Cups. You know, the tarot is designed to go through the stages, okay, that we literally go through all of the stages of life. And the Knight of Cups. So let's just look at this for a second. We are a page. I mean, this is the transition. Exactly. We are the page. I have flirty energy. All of a sudden, I realize I have romantic feelings for you as a knight. All of a sudden, my feelings become deeper, and I'm feeling emotionally secure as that queen. And then that king is, I am confident that my feelings for you are strong and real. So you can see the transition happening in this connection. So what it is that you have been wanting, what it is that you have been desiring, I'm going to say your desires come true. If there's somebody that you are thinking about today, if there's somebody that you are hopeful about, I'm going to say that you can see the transition. So no matter what stage you're in, you can see that we are moving in the direction of almost that unconditional love from that king, that king knows who they are, that king is positive about what their feelings are. They're not holding back, Spirit just said. So we are well on our way to a true love, is what Spirit just said. So yeah, none of us want to waste our time. None of us are interested in spending a whole bunch of time with somebody and then, it doesn't go anywhere and you got to start all over again. So when somebody comes in very flirty or teasing, you often wonder, are they just looking for one thing? I get it. I have a do-it-yourself project. That is more of a jump right in. Okay. I don't mind getting my hands dirty. It doesn't necessarily mean we're doing projects around the house. Maybe they see you as a project, maybe they see you as a challenge. They see you as, oh boy, I'm going to have to put some time and energy into this one to win this person. So they see you as somebody that it's going to take some, I don't know, some, how do you say it? Some grease, like I got to put my hands into this. I've got to work this a little bit. So that feels good. Like maybe you're very challenging to them. I want to help you lighten your load. Okay. So I see that you have a lot on your plate. You could be pushing this person away because you could be saying, I don't have time for a relationship. I don't have time. I've got kids, a house, I've got work. And this person says, I just want to be with you. How can I help you? And you start hanging out and they see that you got stuff to do. And, you take laundry out of the dryer and they jump right in. Maybe they help you fold the load of laundry so that then you guys can go for a walk. It's the person who jumps right in that they don't care. They just want to be with you is how I feel. It's not that they're coming over and cleaning your house. It's that if it means that we can have some time together, then we'll do it together and then we can go do something fun, something along those lines. Spirit, please share with me. I have values. I'm going to say I respect. I was raised to respect. There's a type of, I want to say old-fashionedness to this, that this person has, maybe their mother or their father taught them to open doors for people, or to pull out a chair for someone, or say thank you or please. And their manners, I feel like their manners are very high value. I feel like they are more on the sophistication, gentleman, lady energy, polished. So somebody raised them right. I'm going to say that. So I think that that's always nice. And when you meet that somebody, you're going to say, you know what, you did a good job. You know what, they're amazing. They're special. They're respectful. You know, and you always get that. You'll always get that mother that says they better be. They better be good to you. You know, kissing in the rain. I want to have fun with you. I want to go outside. I don't care if we get caught in the rain, but it was more of a metaphor that I know there's going to be good times. I know there's going to be bad times, and there's going to be sunny days and there's going to be rainy days. And I'm not afraid of that either. I have fireworks. All I know is that I feel something for you. I'm going to say that teasing, that chemistry right from the beginning, there's a combination of wow, okay? There's a combination of wow, and then there's a what am I getting into, okay? Is this going to be like this wild, crazy ride, or is this going to turn into something more? So, you know, you don't know until you start, until you give somebody a chance, but trust your intuition. Spirit just said that will guide you. Let's get some text messages. Let's see what they're saying. I like you, but I'm not ready yet. That could be one of you. One of you, there's a challenge. Somebody is a challenge. Somebody is it's going to take me some work. Some elbow grease is what I was trying to think of before. Some elbow grease to, you know, put into this connection. I tell my family about you. I've been talking about you. I've been letting everybody know that I've met somebody and I can't wait for them to meet you, and that things are going really well and we're really enjoying each other and we're really having a good time. We went out the other night, had dinner, or whatever we're doing, you know, but they're proud, they're happy, and they want people to be happy for them and you. Tell me what you want with me. Like there's that I don't know what I'm getting into energy. Like where are we going with this? You know, are you just flirting with me? You know, like I'm not really interested in having a chat, you know, sex buddy. I'm interested in a relationship. So where are we going with this? You look hot today. So there could be some comments that are very sensual. There could be some teasing along those lines. They're saying don't take it the wrong way. This person isn't trying to turn you off. They're trying to catch your attention. So don't, unless it starts to get, you know, really gross and weird, you know, dump them. But I feel like they're just trying to catch your attention is really what's going on. But they're saying move it to in person, okay? Do a little bit of that back and forth on the phone, but then move it to an in-person meeting. Otherwise, you know, you're just going back and forth with somebody with this kind of teasing energy, and it's really not probably healthy. So let's see what they have. We're gonna do some initials, first initials, last initials, maybe a full name of somebody that you're thinking of. Don't worry if you don't see your person's name. These are general readings for everybody. All right, I have the letter Y, N, M, Z, M, Y, S, W, B, U, A, J. I have a Q today, an R. I have an E, R, K, and let's get a couple more. The letter C and the letter P. So if that connects to any of you, let me know in the comments. I always like to know that we We got it. I'm like kind of like bingo. I feel like we're playing bingo. All right, let's see what sign they may be, what sign you may be, sun, moon, rising. Let's see if they connect to the signs. I have a Scorpio. I have a Cancer. I have a Pisces, an Aquarius, and I have a Libra today. Okay, gorgeous. Spirit, tell me about this connection. Where are we headed? What is it that you have for us? We know we have chemistry. We know we have fireworks. We know that your person is talking about you. So that tells me that they are definitely not afraid to introduce you to people soon, or they're not keeping you a secret, which is even more important. I have flow. Let the goddess blessings enrich your life. The number 11. Look for 11. 11, of course. But the flow, just this flow of energy. And sometimes we have to surrender to how fast or slow it's going. Sometimes we have to surrender to where we're going to end up. And I know that's really hard for many of you, especially if you don't want to waste your time or you're struggling with I invest time into somebody and it goes nowhere. But we do have to allow it to just work and just to unfold naturally. We can't control it. I have generosity. Be the divine flow of godness in nature. The number 12. So you have this beautiful goddess energy, and you may be very giving. You may be the very nurturing, loving, naturally nurturing to everybody. Fine. Whoever's supposed to come into your life, they're going to fall in love with you. And if that's the kind of energy you are, then be that energy. You know, that's why they're going to fall in love with you. You're a goddess, you're a god, you know, that you attract people, you're generous, you're there for people, that you are available, Spirit saying. So, you know, your heart, your kind heart, your kind soul is finally going to pay off for you. You know, it's not finally somebody's going to notice this beautiful, kind heart. I have shelter. You are cherished. I love the word cherished. Word cherished. Just this feeling of adored. I like that. I adore you. I cherish you. I want to make you mine energy. I want you to love me. I want you to fall in love with me. So this person, I feel like, I feel like they see your kindness. I really do. I mean, obviously they're attracted to you, but that's not only going to go so far. It could be that you're just a really caring, kind person, and that's what they need in their life, Spirit. Like, you're just what I needed. And sometimes that's what it is. You fill that void. You are the person that comes into somebody's life at this time. So it is a feeling of you're just what I needed at this moment in time, at this stage in my life, or at this turning point in my life. You are the type of energy I need. You're the type of person I want to be with. So Spirit knows. Beautiful. I have a 5 of Wands. I have a 3 of Wands. I have a King of Pentacles. And I have a 5 of Cups. I have this feeling of I've worked really hard at, I don't know, loving myself. Let me say it that way. Maybe I used to beat myself up. Maybe I have one area in my life I'm not happy about. I'm not happy with my weight. I'm not happy with my drinking. I'm not happy that I smoke. So I do feel like there's something that you have been working on, and that you've put in a lot of time and effort to try to make those changes in your life. And people are taking notice, Spirit said. People are complimenting or commenting. Okay. So all that hard work, I feel like, is paying off. And there's a feeling of, I feel really good about moving forward into my own future, with or without somebody. All right. So, you know, working on yourself when you aren't with somebody is probably the best thing you can do, or it is the best thing you can do, because you're always going to take yourself with you, no matter what relationship, no matter where you are in life. The only person you're going to travel with is yourself. So you might as well make yourself happy all the time and do the best that you can do, Spirit just said. I have a son. They're getting you ready for this new beginning. I will say that this king is prosperous, is the word they're giving to me. So this person's a little bit further along in life, is how they're saying. So I don't know if they're middle-aged, or they could be a little bit older than you. But it was a feeling of, I've got some experience under my belt. I've got some income saved. I've got money flowing into me. I have projections for my future. And you could be the only thing that they're missing. They could have everything else in their life, but they don't have you. And it's a feeling of you're just what they needed at this time. So the person who maybe spent a lot of years building a career and a lot of education or a lot of schooling, something like that, and having to, you know, if you're a doctor, you got years of residency and fellowship and, you know, all this stuff to just get started. So, you know, they've got a lot of experience in a career already. So it's a sense of, I have everything but I have everything but the person that I want to be with. And then this beautiful sun comes in, this awakening comes in and says, I've got something for you. So here we go. I have an 8 of Cups. I have a 6 of Wands. And I have a Temperance and a 10 of Pentacles coming in. So they're sharing with me that a sense of security is important to both of you. And it could be because it could be the homes that you were raised in. It could be on one side or the other. I want a better life than what my mother or father had. I want more. I feel like one of you, it was almost like I came to this country because one of you could be an immigrant or a family of immigrants, and you see that you have the opportunities to do and be whatever you want. You also have peace in your life. You don't have wars, or you don't have conflict around you, or the potential of conflict anymore, so you can focus on other areas of your life. So there's a part of me that says, I want more than my ancestors, no matter what generation you're from. And I feel like that sense of security is really important. And that's part of the success. And it's not exactly how much money I make a year. It has nothing to do with that. It's that I know I'm safe. I know I'm stable. I know that with this person, we'll be able to pay our bills and we'll have extras. We'll have a nice life. And it's just a feeling of taking a weight off my shoulders is how I want to say it. They're saying you've waited for this. I've got a 4 of Swords. So you have waited for this. This is the type of person you've been manifesting. It is the person that I guess you've been praying for. And that's great, because Spirit does eventually bring you what it is that you wish for. You know, you might not get it when you ask for it, but eventually you do get it. All right, so let's see what we have for some charms today. Let's see what they want to share with us. I have this beautiful bowl of charms, and let me see. Let me get a scoop here. Go over here and get a scoop. Okay. Let me see what, I'm just going to read these intuitively and see what jumps out at me. Okay. Okay. The first thing I have is a cross, so we could share the same religion. We could come from a Christian background on either side, something like that. Okay. I have a big butterfly. Let me see. Is this a butterfly too? Okay. I have a butterfly, a couple of butterflies. So just this transformation, of course, but I'm asking for something more specific. Okay. So they want you to look for yellow butterflies. Okay. So specifically yellow butterflies. Maybe you'll start to see yellow butterflies, little yellow butterflies, they're saying. So they're smaller, and you may see them more often than you see other butterflies. So keep your eyes open for that. Maybe that's a sign that something good is about to happen. Okay. I have a dragon. The two things came in. The first thing came into me was fire. So possibly a fire sign. The second thing that came into me was that hot energy. I'm attracted to you. I'm excited about you. So I just felt like this fire energy around this connection. So we could say intense. We could say it's hot. I think you're hot. Okay. Leos are hot, right? So I think that there's something going on with that. You know, maybe that's just something they say. I think you're hot. I think you're sexy to me, something like that. I have let's go over here. I have a crown and I have Cinderella's pumpkin carriage. So this feeling of Cinderella. You make me feel amazing. You make me feel like this is a fairy tale, which is my fairy tale love, right? So you make me feel that I'm special. You make me feel like this is a dream come true. You came into my life right when I needed you most, and here you are. I have an announcement. I have this little rabbit from Alice in Wonderland and a heart that says love in it. So the announcement is, I love you. The announcement is, I can't wait to tell everybody, or everybody's going to know that I'm definitely in love with you. They're going to be able to tell just by looking at me. So I do feel like they're not afraid to share that. I feel like they're going to shout it out. I do feel that. I have a big smiley face. So I definitely feel happy. You feel happy. I have the number 2 weeks. 2nd of the month, February, could be important. I have 2 stars. That's coming into me as we both feel the same way, kind of like sparkly, you know, I kiss you and I'm seeing stars, you know, something like that. But I feel like we both feel the same way. I have a fairy on a moon. So that's coming into me as make a wish more than anything. So what is it that you wish for? Your dreams are coming true, something like that. I have another heart. I'm going to put that with the wish. You know, I'm hoping that this person is the one. I have a witch's hat. It's you guys know I don't necessarily believe in spells, but when you fall in love, you almost feel like you're on drugs. You feel like somebody has cast a spell on you. You're like, what have you done to me? You know, like I can't think straight. I can't see straight. I'm just obsessing over you, you know, so it is a sense of what have you done to me more than anything. So that feels nice. It feels like I'm falling. It feels that I'm going deeper and deeper. I have a starfish, but I'm going to go with the number 5 for some reason. The 5, the little arms of the starfish, I guess. So 5 would be May, 5 weeks, the 5th of the month, something like that. And I have they're saying a trip to Paris. Maybe that's on your bucket list. Maybe that's something that you want to do. So I have a trip to Paris. Okay. For some of you, maybe you live in Paris, but I definitely have a trip. Okay. So those are your charms for today. So those look great. And let's see what the loving messages are. Spirit, what is it that you need my Leos to know? Future feelings, present feelings from the person I'm thinking of. They're saying lots of love. Beautiful. I want to have kids. For those of you that would like to have kids, they're open. It's how it came into me. Like, I haven't thought about it because I haven't been with anybody I want to have kids with, but I'm open to it. It was love at first sight. I love that. I always love that feeling. There was chemistry. There's high attraction. You're amazing inside and out. So I do see so much more. And as I'm going through those stages of that page to that Knight of Cups, to that Queen of Cups, to that King of Cups, I'm realizing how amazing you are both inside and out. Beautiful. I feel butterflies when I see you. And they also gave us a clue that they want you to look for those yellow butterflies. So we're going to look for those as a sign. So maybe we are going to actually start to see yellow butterflies. I want to see you right now. So this person can't wait to get their arms around you. They can't wait to begin this journey with you. I'm going to say thank you to Spirit. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. If you are new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for being here. Comment below, claim it, own it, it's yours. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please check out my website at KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com. Also check out my other two channels, my Pick a Card channel and my Twin Flame Soulmate channel for additional readings. I'll put those links in the description and in the comments. I hope you enjoyed your reading today, and we'll see you all again in another Love Messages real soon.